which is how do we make new innovations like vessel wall imaging a sustainable clinical service and something that's actually used day to day. And so because developing a powerful imaging tool is only the beginning, I think it's much harder. It's a much harder challenge to get it into the routine patient care and keeping it there. And so we often think of translational research as crossing this valley between research and the clinic. And for vessel wall imaging, I think we already have some excellent physics, acquisition techniques, growing evidence that it adds value, and also expanding clinical indications, such as the recent SMRA consensus recommendations that was just published. Whatever you're trying to introduce takes too long. Who's going to be reading these studies? Why do we need an additional protocol? Many of the people in the clinical teams are already used to and comfortable with their status quo. And so the reality of modern clinical practice is trying to introduce something new becomes a challenge. And I've learned that the biggest barrier to implementation is actually not technique, but it's organizational, educational, and cultural. And so anything new, by definition, is change. And because we love this word innovation, innovation is also something new, and that is actually change. And so getting people who are used to the normal ways to view change differently can be a challenge. And they don't often see the excitement that we do for something that you want to bring to service. And so at its core, I think innovation is really about change. And the new technology only creates value if it changes clinical practice. And that really requires changing workflows, training physicians, and everything that is actually the hidden 90% of implementation. We're really excited about great pulse sequences and our publications, and we get excited about presenting about the work that we're doing. But to actually get that implemented actually takes quite a bit of work, and it involves all of the things that I think are below this iceberg.